700555555. Option number 3 will take you through to the next available psychic. Let fate take charge for you. Now I understand, and I'm having a lovely time because I'm getting to speak to all of my lovely friends at home. I understand that for the first time ever, I'm going to get to speak to TJay. Hi TJay, how are you?
Hello, Sammie. How are you? It's not the first time ever. We spoke last week.
Oh, my word. Oh, TJay, I'm so sorry.
I'm really offended, Sammie. I'm not really.
I'm so bad. Oh, TJay.
You're fine.
Oh, God. Now I have psychic guilt. How are you, my lovely?
I'm very well, thank you. Just very quickly, I want to say hello to my sister who's watching for the first time. Hello, Daisy.
Hello,
how are you, Sammie?
Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Nice to have you with us. I'm all right, thank you. I'm absolutely fine. It's such a pleasure to have you with us as well, again. I'm so sorry. And by the way, your set of these are on their way to you, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. I look forward to getting them. See, you've sent me a parcel and you still forgot who I was.
Oh, I'm so smooth this evening, honestly. I'm amazed they've left me up here again on my own, to be fair. Oh dear. How's your week been, my love?
It's been a wonderful week. I had a couple of days off and I've had some fantastic calls this evening. I've noticed this week there's been a lot of calls about more artistic ventures, which I'm really enjoying getting into, you know, people's artsy side. So that's been really fun. How's your week been, Sammie?
It's been lovely. It has been quite frantic. I'm not trying to make excuses for my very poor introduction, but it's been a bit nuts, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
With work as well. It just feels like someone pressed the fast forward button. Do you feel like that sometimes?
Yeah, my week last week was very much like that. It was very much a blur. It was like, oh, whoa, we're like at Monday again already, and it's like, whoa. So, yeah, I completely understand what you mean. So, I forgive you.
Thank you. I promise I will never ever do that again. Ever. Okay, so I think in a minute we're going to answer some questions and that sort of thing.
Brilliant.
But just for our friends at home, how do you work, my lovely?
I mainly work with a couple of different types of cards. I tune in very quickly. I like to work with quick, clear answers, to be honest. Although I can, you know, do the hands-free and going in that way if people want as well, and if they want to let me waffle on, you know, all the better. But yeah, if people want quick, clear answers, that's how I prefer to work. I work with different types of cards, like I said. I also sometimes work with the pendulum.
Oh, that's pretty. Is that jade?
It's selenite.
See, now, I do, oh God, this is making me feel even worse. I do remember we had a big conversation about selenite and how I've got a bit by the front door and all of that sort of thing. For our friends at home, what is selenite generally used for?
Selenite is often used for, I've also got, hold on, I've got a big chunk of orange selenite here as well, an orange selenite heart. I feel like it's very good for spiritual healing, spirit cleansing. It's a very good crystal for connecting with the moon. So if you're interested in using the moon energies for, say, cosmic ordering and things like that, which you can do either on the new moon or the full moon, it's very good for all them kind of things. Obviously, you know, I always say it depends on how the crystal makes you feel and how you program the crystal yourself, because you put your own energy into it and stuff like that. But for me, it's very much about, you know, spiritual protection, spiritual healing and spiritual cleansing.
So this is something that our lovely friends at home could do, couldn't they? If they're embarking on their own spiritual journey, or even, you know, like with psychic development, that type of thing, that they could do that themselves, couldn't they, with a pendulum?
Yes, yes, they could. It's very, very easy to train a pendulum, and you don't have to have a fancy one like I've got here. You can just use like a necklace that's important to you, or a conker tied to a lace, whatever works for you. It's very easy to train it. You just get the movement for what says yes to you.
Yeah.
Get the movement for what says no, and you can see as I'm saying those words, it's changing.
Yes.
And what this is good for, what the pendulum is good for, is answering very quick yes/no questions, but also for helping you tune into the energy. Sometimes I just hold it over the cards like that, just to help me tune in a bit quicker as well.
It's I find it fascinating with the pendulum work, and like you say, it doesn't have to. I just use a necklace. Can I say it? Yeah, it's a rosary. I use that because it's very special to me. But yes, it doesn't have to be. Like you say, a crystal or something like that. And this is something that you could help people with when they phone up, isn't it? Or, you know, this is something that you could give them the guidance on, you know, how to use it more effectively.
Absolutely. I can, you know, actually what I really like to do, Sammie, is to tune into people who are psychically developing and seeing what tools would be useful for them and what kind of area that the tool should be in. So perhaps it's not a pendulum for somebody, perhaps somebody would be more drawn to runes, or perhaps somebody's more drawn to using something like the glitter globe here that I use, or something like that. I love to tune into people who are psychically developing and seeing if there's a specific tool that's good for them. But yes, absolutely, I can help people to tune their pendulums and stuff as well, if they would like.
Oh, see, that for somebody who's just setting off, and I don't know about you, but I remember just being lost. I had no idea which way to go when I was just sort of starting out. But to know that you can pick up the phone and there's somebody on the other end of the line that kind of goes, well, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And I remember, I was I'm digging myself a bigger hole. We were talking about the snow globes last week, weren't we? The glitter globes, and you've got another one that's just for spring. Am I making that up?
Yes, Sammie.
You've got another one,
that's
you?
right. Yes, the bonnie one here is the springtime globe. And I was saying to you last week that he was nicknamed Apollo by somebody in my private practice.
That's it. Yes.
And then I've got the fairy on the unicorn here, and we were saying actually that the fairy looks quite like you, so I've actually nicknamed this one Sammie.
Oh, have you really? Oh God, now I feel even worse. Oh God. Mr. P is laughing like a drain in my ear, TJ. Honestly, I am never going to be allowed to forget this. Well, let's hope that the Sammie on the unicorn is far more better behaved than the Sammie in the studio, shall we?
Well, fairies aren't generally well behaved, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll try our best. Do you fancy doing some questions with me, my darling?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Sammie. Yes,
excellent.
That would be lovely.
Well, just before we do, actually, while I've got you on the phone, we were looking earlier about sort of inequality in relationships, but I don't mean from a sexist point of view, but more sort of when one partner, be it either in a loving relationship, a friendship, a work relationship, but one side of that partnership is the giver all the time and the other one is the taker. How do you get that back in balance? What's your take on that?
Oh, this is a really interesting topic, Sammie. I'm not sure if you can ever get that back in balance. I have to be honest. I think that it would take a lot of communication and a lot of very blunt conversations to say, look, I'm doing this, I'm giving this, and I'm getting nothing back from you. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure if that balance can ever be put back, because, you know, but it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes people are happy to be in those roles, aren't they? Sometimes people are happy to be the person who's giving all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's completely circumstantial as well, but I'm not sure if the balance can ever be 100%, and maybe it's not supposed to be in every situation. But like I say, I think it would take a lot of communication and saying, look, perhaps we should come to some kind of balanced agreement here about who's doing what within the relationship. But then you don't really want a relationship to be too regimented either. I'm not sure about this one, Sammie.
Yeah, no, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because even if you do put your foot down and say, well, actually, I'm now not happy with this, it's very unlikely that the person that was the dominant partner is going to go, oh, all right then, you can have it all your own way. It's not, if that was ever a possibility, then they would probably have offered it up beforehand. TJay, we're just about to go to a break, my darling. Will you stay with me and then we can answer some questions afterwards?
Will you remember me after the break, Sammie?
Oh, that was low. That was totally warranted, but it was low. But I'm going to let you have that one. There he is. Lovely TJay. We are going to keep him. We are going to keep him on the phone. Bless him. And we're going to answer some questions with him afterwards. So please do text through 87777 TV, then the space with your question through to us, and we'll have a look at them after the break. Why don't you go and get yourself comfortable on the sofa, grab a coffee, and I will see you just after this. Mwah.
Are you busy and want insights sent directly to your mobile phone? Would you prefer to get readings on the go whenever it suits you? Then get your very own personal text reading now. Text Mystic and your message to 87777. Do you want personal guidance from one of the UK's leading psychics? Do you want the chance to connect with our live studio psychic and take part in the show? Text TV and your message to 87777 and you could be featured on live TV.
Hi, I'm Paul and you're watching The Psychic Today.
Falling in love, or just falling out, looking for love but don't know where to turn? Then get your very own love reading today. Simply text LOVE to 87777.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Yes, we are. Mr. P is comfortable. I'm comfortable. Mr. AP is comfortable. Peter Johnson's comfortable, but on a phone call I will let you know when he becomes available. And hopefully TJay is comfortable as well. We're going to do some questions with him in a minute. Just to let you know who we are Psychic Interactive, the longest running psychic show in the country. Oh yes, we are. Nearly 12 years. It will be our happy birthday in April. Can't believe it. Big cake. Loads of candles, please. Oh, yes. How do you get in touch with us? It's really, really easy. It's 87777 from your mobile, or it's 09007055555 from your landline. Option number two will take you through to your preferred psychic, and you just need to put in their 4-digit PIN number. For example, for Jenny Ayres, it would be 6550. If you would like to speak, though, to a lovely human being, that is James and his lovely reception team, it's 0808 131 1117 on our free phone number, and they can set up top up an account so they can put you through to your preferred psychic. They can tell you all things psychic. If, however, you would like to peruse at your leisure, go through to the website psychicinteractive.co.uk and you can have a look at everybody who is available, all our lovely friends here, how they work, how people have found their calls in the past, all of that sort of thing. We can talk to you about all sorts of different things here, and we generally do, but we just can't answer any questions regarding financial, legal, health or pregnancy matters. You must be 18 or over and either be or have the bill payer's permission to be making the calls. All texts and calls are charged at £1.50 per minute, plus your network access charge. And the show, thankfully, if you saw me just before the break, is for entertainment purposes only. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Now, hopefully, to join me to be equally entertaining is the lovely TJay. Hi, TJay, how are you?
Hey, Sammie, I'm still very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for not leaving me and to staying with me and keeping me company. I can't believe it's 11 o'clock already.
Is it really? It's absolutely flown tonight, hasn't it? And can I just say, sweetheart, you're doing a fantastic job presenting the show. Very charismatic, very approachable, through the screen, and absolutely lovely job. Well done.
Oh, bless you. You're very, very kind. You are very kind, my darling. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. You have given me a giggle this evening, that's for sure. And you will be forever printed on my memory. I promise, promise, promise. Especially the fairy on the unicorn. I'm particularly loving her. Do you fancy doing some questions with us?
Yes, please, Sammie. Are we doing dual reading?
Oh, I've not done one of those yet this evening. Yes, please. Do you want to go first?
Yes, I'll go first, and then you can take over.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so the 15th of the 10th, 71 says, "Hi, I'm coming to the end of a chapter. Can you see new beginnings, lover and light?"
That is a lovely question. Okay, so I'm going to use the hollow here. Funnily enough, you're saying that you're coming to the end of a chapter and you're asking for new beginnings, and what I'm seeing in the glitter in the globe here is like a whole new book opening up. It's like the glitter's making pages for me in the globe. So yes, I would say that there are new beginnings. I actually feel like, gosh, it feels like you've had a rough 2 or 3 years, sweetheart, and I'm really sorry to say that, and thankfully all that's finished. Okay, they're showing me the sun in the globe now, so that tells me that it's a really bright new beginning for you. What's going to be happening in the next few weeks, I feel like there's different opportunities. I feel like there's a work opportunity, and I feel like there's a love opportunity about 6 weeks apart from each other going into the next few months here. And it's almost like you're finally getting the life that you've been sort of, cosmic ordering, wishing for. I feel like you've actually said to the universe, hey, I would like this, this and this to happen. And it looks like you're finally getting it. But let's go over to Sammie and see what she's getting.
Thank you ever so much, TJay. Yeah, just to follow on there, the affirmation, I love the synchronicity of all of this. The affirmation that came up for you is I was, you were, we are, which is always very symbolic to me of new beginnings, new starts, and also that things are going to be more solidified, more committed around you. Now, we've got 3 rings here, so this for me means sort of about 3 months, so you should start to see everything really coming together as you come into sort of beginning mid-June, and that's when it feels like everything really starts to how's the best way of putting it? You can actually touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it. It's that present in your present, okay? And everything that has been tricky over the last 3 to 4 years is actually going to feel worthwhile, dare I say. So it is going to start to become far more relaxed around you as well. And I know it's been really difficult for you to let go of things, and you haven't necessarily wanted the end of this chapter, but it's been so toxic emotionally around you. Once you're properly free of it and you're actually standing in this new life of yours, you literally grow, and you are of the opinion that you're best shot of all that nonsense and silly carryings on. You take care, my darling. Lots and lots of love to you. Mwah. Big, big hugs. Thank you, TJ. Do you fancy doing another one?
Yes, please, Sammie. Let's go for it.
This is fun. I'm liking this. Okay, so Michelle, who's the 22nd of the 6th, 67, says, "Hi, TJ. What's coming up for me in love? Many thanks," with a kiss. Mwah. Straight back at you.
Thanks for your question, Michelle. I'm going to use the cards for this question, and I'm going to pull up the card cam. So she just wants to know what's coming up in love for her. Is that right, Sammie?
That's right, darling, yes.
Let's see what's coming up in love for Michelle. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. What I'm seeing here, first of all, Michelle, is actually somebody coming back from your past. This feels a little bit unexpected to me, but it almost kind of feels like the timing is right. We have Pluto here, and in this instance, Pluto is the warrior or guardian of time, and so it's almost like she's putting things in place for you to be getting back together with this person. It does feel like you kind of, it's like somebody you sort of weren't quite together with. It's like one of those situations where it was almost, and then I feel like he kind of vanished from your life. But you're being given an opportunity here for the both of you to sort of put things right and get things together properly this time. And I'm kind of stammering a little bit, and I tend to stammer a little bit when there's a lot of excitement and a real rush of love and all the kind of excitement stuff that goes with that. And we have the Ace of Spades here, which is all about cutting through past problems, cutting through past issues. So don't worry that the same mistakes are going to be repeated this time, because I'm really not seeing the same pattern being repeated here. It's all about getting things. It's the right timing is the words that I'm getting in my ear. What do you get with that, Sammie?
I'm loving the way we're working together this evening. I really am, my love. The card that came up while I was listening to you there is "You are perfect and loved." And there is a realization around you from somebody else that in actual fact, there we go, you can see it a bit better now, that in actual fact that maybe in the past they've been a little bit too rushed, they've been too speedy to cast judgment and to cast you aside, and they've repented at leisure over this. And I can't help but feel that as you come through into sort of mid-end of May, then you're going to have more sort of knowledge about this, and not necessarily an apology, but we've certainly got sort of conversations, communication that is far more honest and authentic than it has been ever, in actual fact, because I'd have to say that this past love has got a history for being quite evasive around you. So it really is your choice as to whether or not you decide to get back into something serious with them. However, I do feel like this is something that they're going to want to potentially embark on. You take care, Michelle, won't you? You look after yourself. Lots of love, and thank you so much for your question. Mwah. Okay, TJ, we're going to do one more text message with you in a minute, my darling. Is that all right?
That's absolutely fantastic, Sammie. Thank you.
Not at all. So, my lovely friends, boys and girls at home, what you need to be doing, you know what you need to be doing. You need to be going through to our lovely reception team, James and the rest of the team out there, literally just outside that door on 0808 131 1117. It's a free phone number. Go through to option number 1. That will take you straight through to them. And what you can do is pre-book your minutes. So as soon as I have finished with TJay, you can take advantage and get straight through to him, okay? You have been warned. It's going to be about, I don't know, a minute and a half tops, I should imagine. As much as I hate to let him go, I have to give you a chance to speak to him. Okie dokie, right, TJay, let's do one more question, shall we? And then I'll let everybody have the chance to get a hold of you, okay?
Okie dokie.
Excellent. Okay then, my darling. Right. T says, confused as N speaks to me most nights. Does he only want friendship? Love and light.
Okay, I'm going to go back to hard cam for this. Did you say T for the text for Sammie, please?
Yes, that's right, my love.
Okay. Does he only want friendship? Okay, let's have a look. And I'm being drawn to pull one of the fairy cards as well, excuse me. Okay, this is interesting because we actually have friendship cards from the moon deck here, and then we have the intuition card from the fairy deck. And what I'm kind of getting as I tune into this is a kind of unfortunate, nervous feeling that you're getting in your stomach here, T. What you're being asked to do is trust your intuition with this, okay? I feel like there is a huge friendship vibe going on here. Does he only want friendship? I feel like at the moment, yes, but I do feel like it could change over the next 3 months. And I feel like this is partly why you're being asked to trust your intuition, because you're very sensitive to how N feels, and you're very intuitive, obviously. And I feel like you'll be able to feel the changes, and of course it would be up to you if you want to sort of just stay friends with them, or, you know, see if things might change. But at the moment, I'm going to have to say yes, it is just on a friendship level. But we'll see what Sammie has as well.
Okay, thank you there, TJay. Yeah, the card that came up for you here is allow those you meet to swim in your heart. It will never get crowded in there. Now, what that means for me here is that we've actually got the opportunity for new people to be coming towards you. I do feel that the purpose of N in your life is actually for, one, so that you can have a really good friendship, somebody that you can trust, but also so that you can recognize what it feels like to have those feelings of something deeper, something more substantial. And while at the moment I'm not getting that there's a relationship like lovers between the two of you, you know, so far as friendship and somebody that you can actually rely on, and you know, those people have been few and far between in your life recently. I do feel like this is what they're there for. However, I'd have to say, where love is concerned, I feel like you've got the option of somebody else coming forward for you, and there's a little bit of a choice to be made. And if anything is going to spur N on to kind of go, oh, hang on a minute, actually, you know, do I actually want more than a friendship here? It will be that. So although you're not necessarily wanting to go out and engage with other people, the more you do, the more it's going to help to solidify how N feels one way or the other. Any way you look at it, you have got a friend for life here, my darling. You take care. Thank you very much for your question. Mwah. Big, big hugs and kisses to you. Right, my lovely TJay, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, I'm afraid.
No.
Don't want to. Thank you so much for keeping me company and for all the lovely guidance. It's a delight. It really is to watch you work. It really, really is. And I I hope that you continue to have a very busy evening. How long have we got you for, my love?
Just until around about 11:30, so just about another 15, 20 minutes or so.
So our friends are going to have to be quick if they're going to get hold of you then.
Yes, they are. Thank you so much, Sammie. It's been an absolute